Hello, welcome to LMU Tri-State News. I'm Ashley Hurley. Thank you for joining us for another edition of local and campus news, sports, and entertainment. Let's get started with this week's top stories. By now, it should be common knowledge that if you run from police, you will end up in jail, and that is the case for one of Claiborne County's most wanted. The Tennessee Highway Patrol, along with an officer with the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office, took 47-year-old David Collins into custody at a home on Lower Caney Valley Road Monday. Collins is facing several charges that include evading police on more than one occasion, driving on suspended, and helmet law. Collins led troopers and officers on a chase through several back roads of the south side of Claiborne County, where he ditched a motorcycle in a creek and took off on foot. A warrant was then filed for his arrest. According to officers, they were looking for Collins for several months, and he does have a tendency to run, which is why both agencies went to the residence. He will remain in the Claiborne County Jail with no bond until the next session of criminal court in February. Now let's turn to a story that is bringing several questions to life. On January 1st, 2014, a business tax incentive is now in place throughout Claiborne County. The tax incentive was issued in 1972 when only 92 of the 95 counties in the state took part, with Claiborne, Clay, and Morgan counties opting out. The state came back in 2013 and revamped that tax, forcing the three counties to join the incentive on January 1st. The tax is 0.5% of the business's gross receipts. 60% of the tax goes to the county, while 40% goes to the state. Businesses in Claiborne County must purchase a license, which costs $15 and can be purchased at the county clerk's office or online. There are different types of taxes for different types of businesses, and some businesses are exempt. You can find those online at tn.gov. Will the issuance of this tax hurt or help the local businesses and economy in Claiborne County? Well, when it comes to the economics and finances of the tax, here is Associate Professor of Finance, Dr. Ben Thompson.
The tax burden from this new tax will either be borne by local businesses or be passed on to the consumer. Either way, the long-term effect will be the same. If local businesses decide to bear the tax, the amount of profit they reinvest in their businesses will decline, and this action will have a negative impact on capital investment in the county. If the tax is passed on to the consumer, which most businesses will do, the disposable income of the average consumer will decrease, which subsequently will directly affect gross receipts from sales of businesses in the area. In order to avert any future damages to the local economy, the county has to find ways of mitigating the impact of the new tax on businesses.
Rob Redwine, a manager of the Village Market IGA, tells us that this new tax will not help any small business in Tennessee. While the tax doesn't amount to a large sum of money, it is still another expense that businesses will have to absorb without passing the cost on to customers, and the same will be true for larger retailers as well. If you have a local business and would like to talk to us about how you feel about the new tax incentive, you can give us a call here at the station on our news hotline at 423-869-6417, or send us a message on Facebook on our Facebook page at facebook.com/LMU-TV. U.S. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack joined Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear and U.S. 5th District Congressman Hal Rogers on Friday in the Pine Mountain State Park's conference room in Pineville to announce the expansion of the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Strike Force initiative into 4 additional states. Targeted efforts are now operational in 20 states, including Kentucky, Tennessee, Louisiana, and West Virginia. The Strike Force strategy of partnering public resources with low expertise is helping to grow rural economies and create jobs in persistent poverty areas. Secretary Vilsack said this is a strategy working in rural America, and he is pleased with the results of the program. 5th District Congressman and U.S. House Majority Leader Hal Rogers talked about the expansion of Strike Force initiative into the 4 additional states. He also sees coal playing a major role in the eastern Kentucky economy for decades to come because the entire world relies upon inexpensive energy, and eastern Kentucky needs the high-paying jobs that only the coal industry can provide. Rogers also talked about efforts underway in Congress to overturn recent legislation that is detrimental to eastern Kentucky's coal industry. In addition to Strike Force initiative, Congressman Rogers talked about the importance of a program called SOAR. Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear said one of his highlights as the governor is that he gets to come to Pineville each year and kiss the queen of the Mountain Laurel Festival. The governor said in order for Eastern Kentuckians to escape the poverty cycle, they must become engaged locally with the spirit of commitment and partnership, adding a successful effort, and it must be more than just a planning exercise. The governor added, these programs have to include rock-solid determination. The standing room only crowd was also pleased to hear the governor say that $0.75 billion is allocated to widen the 4 lanes of the entire length of the Mountain Parkway in Eastern Kentucky. The effort will not only provide modern transportation for the region, but will also stimulate economic growth along the interstate type corridor. Information on the strain of flu causing the most illness in Middle Tennessee is released, and studies show it is the same virus that killed hundreds in 2009. So far, the H1N1 strain of influenza has killed as many as 12 people in Nashville and the surrounding areas. According to the Centers for Disease Control, people 50 to 64 and 65 and over are the age groups being admitted to hospitals more than any others. The CDC also states that the H1N1 strain is covered by this year's flu vaccine, and some county health departments are giving away the flu vaccine on a first-come, first-served basis. Flu vaccinations are available at medical centers and pharmacies throughout Claiborne County. And next week on LMU Tri-State News, I will be speaking with medical personnel who specialize in the H1N1 virus. A local man remains in the University of Kentucky Medical Center's intensive care unit on life support waiting on a heart transplant. 18-year-old Tommy Leslie of Pansy, a community just outside Harlan, has a virus that attacked his heart. He was diagnosed with pancreatitis that caused his heart to become enlarged, causing fluid to gather, resulting in heart failure. Leslie was placed on an external bypass machine that connected to his heart and pumped blood through his body. Recently, he was placed on the heart transplant list. Leslie is a 2013 graduate of Harlan County High School and is the father to a 1-year-old. An account is set up at the Bank of Harlan for anyone wishing to donate to help the Leslie family with their expenses. Donations may be mailed to the Bank of Harlan, Tommy Leslie account, P.O. Box 919, Harlan, Kentucky 40831, or stop by one of their 3 locations. For more information, you can call 606-573-1202. And coming up after the break, we are going to be taking a look at what has been keeping local law enforcement busy right here in Claiborne County.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic. When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
I will help families adopt children from around the world and in our own backyard.
I am teaching ethics to the next generation of lawyers.
I will make a difference for the underserved of this region.
I will be an advocate for my clients.
As a prosecutor, I fought for those who couldn't speak for themselves.
I'm a lawyer and professor.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
You love your car or truck? Let us help you keep it clean at Soapy J. Soapy J's has unlimited wash plans to fit every budget. Try our $5 express wash or one of our 3 monthly wash plans. The Wheel Deal, the Soapy J, or the new Blast Wax. With our monthly wash plans, if you pay with credit card, all you do is pay for the present month and your card will be billed on the 1st of each month. Don't forget, Soapy J's has free vacuums with any wash. Soapy J's Express Car Wash, open 7 days a week. Let us help keep your car or truck clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro.
Two Claiborne County men are facing federal charges after authorities took them into custody on charges related to methamphetamine. 61-year-old Harold Long Sr., or Chico, of Tazewell was taken into custody Thursday morning by officers with the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office on charges related to the manufacture of methamphetamine. Another Tazewell man, 39-year-old Troy Eads, avoided his arrest until Thursday night. He faces several charges that do include the manufacture of methamphetamine and weapons charges. What do these arrests mean for Claiborne County? Sheriff David Ray explains.
We picked up last night that has been indicted in federal court in Knoxville from an ongoing investigation here in Claiborne County for quite some time. I can tell you that these people are classified as major violators. You can call them big fish if you wish, or you can call them minnows, but we call them big fish. They are major violators in drug trafficking, and most of them have a history of convictions of illegal drug activity in the past.
Both men do remain in Knoxville in federal custody with no bond. A Claiborne County man and prior convicted felon appeared in federal court in Knoxville Thursday on a firearms charge.
Daryl Bailey was taken into custody day before yesterday as a result of serving a search warrant at his residence. On December the 23rd, here in our county, it was alleged that he fired a high-powered rifle at or near others of Claiborne County, out in a remote area up in Harrods Quarter area of the county, and Little Sycamore area up there. And that's when the investigation started here. There has been weapons recovered, believed to be the weapon that was used on the 23rd, as well as other weapons, and Bailey was a convicted felon, and as a result he has been taken to Knoxville to face the federal courts for these violations. There's going to be more than one.
According to authorities, other charges are expected to be filed against Bailey in the upcoming weeks. A new Tazewell woman is facing the grand jury after her appearance in Claiborne County Sessions Court. 43-year-old Michelle Lynn Cox is charged with having sexual intercourse with a 13-year-old boy. Cox allegedly had sex with the boy after she purchased beer for him, and then they went to her home. She is charged with aggravated statutory rape. She was arrested June 24, 2013, and released the same day on a $100,000 bond. Cox's place of employment was listed on the warrant as the Claiborne County Board of Education. The next session of the Claiborne County Grand Jury is set for February. Although there are events booked for the spring, the Bell County Theater, or the Bell Theater, is closed through winter. The theater will be closed for the rest of the season because operators say the heating costs to keep the theater open are too expensive. The Bell Theater director, Michael Crockett, explains that winter can be harsh and travel in the mountains can be difficult for visitors. The theater will be closed throughout January and February. Now, coming up after the break, Adam Plyler brings you your sports update with a preview of what you can expect in sports this week.
Whether traveling for business or pleasure, Sleep Inn and Suites of Middlesboro, Kentucky invites you to dream better here. Located at the foothills of the Cumberland Gap, Sleep Inn and Suites offers luxurious rooms equipped with microwave fridge combo, desk, ergonomic chair, wireless internet, and 32-inch flat-screen TV. While staying with us, visit our fitness center, wake up to our complimentary hot breakfast bar, or have a bedtime snack with our fresh-baked cookies. Sleep Inn and Suites, located off Highway 25E, Middlesboro.
J. Frank White Academy is more than a high school. Your child will have room to grow in mind, body, and spirit. Small, safe learning environments, individualized learning plans, and cutting-edge technology. Every child deserves a quality education in a safe, nurturing environment.
Our college prep program teaches a love of learning, self-discipline, and service to others. The Academy is fully accredited by Advanced Ed. You have a choice at the J. Frank White Academy.
No matter whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro has your fresh interests at heart. On your way to work, try one of our mouth-watering breakfast sandwich or flatbread omelets. If it's lunch or dinner time, choose from our wide selection of classic, select, or premium sandwiches, all made to your order. If you're serving a crowd, Subway has sandwich platters, giant subs, box lunches, and even cookie platters. Whether it's dine in or carry out, you can eat healthy and eat fresh at Subway. Subway, 362 Catawba Avenue in Harrogate and on the corner of the Village Square Mall, Middlesboro.
It's the Old Town Grill.
The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special.
It's the OTG.
The OTG is the place to be.
Welcome to LMU Tri-State Sports. I'm Adam Plyler. The Lady Rail Splitters were looking to take momentum from their 76-66 win over Tusculum College on Wednesday night and try to make it 4 straight wins when they took on Queens University on the road Saturday night in Charlotte. LMU put on a defensive clinic with Miranda Bodie logging her first double-double of the season as the ladies pounded the Royals from Queens 58-36. LMU sweeps the season series with Queens and now holds the all-time series lead against the Royals by a 6-2 margin. Bodie led all players with 20 points on 8 of 13 shooting while reining in a game-high 13 rebounds. Samantha Satterley and Asia Rowan both contributed 10 points each to the win. During the current 4-game winning streak, LMU held all of its opponents under 40% shooting from the field. Now let's take a look at the South Atlantic Conference standings. Carson Newman is on top with an 8-2 conference record. Lady Rail Splitters are one of 2 teams tied for second place with a 7-3 record. Lenore Ryan, Catawba, and Coker are tied for 4th place at 6-4. Bringing up the top 8 are Newberry and Anderson tied for 7th at 5-5. The top 8 teams in the conference make the conference tournament, with the top 4 seeds hosting the quarterfinals. The winner of the South Atlantic Conference tournament earns an automatic qualifying berth into the NCAA Division II National Tournament. Moving on to men's basketball, the 11th ranked Rail Splitters look to make it 9 straight wins Saturday against the Queens Royals. Using a 97-68 win against Tusculum on Wednesday will help get that confidence up. Queens opened the game on a 21-9 run. LMU outscored Queens the remainder of the half, 25-14 to go, and a halftime down by 1 point. Late in the game with 56 seconds left, Vincent Bailey, who had a quiet 12 points and 7 rebounds, knocked down the game winner to push LMU to a 72-71 win. Chance Jones finished with the team leading 17 points on 10 of 10 from the free throw line. With the win, the Rail Splitters improved to 13-1 overall while boasting a 9-1 mark in South Atlantic Conference play. Let's take a look at the SAC standings on the men's side. LMU holds strong as the first place team in the conference by 2 games. Newberry, Carson Newman, and Wingate are tied for second at 7-3 in the conference. Anderson and Lenore Wright are tied for 5th with a 6-4 record. Newcomers Coker and Queens round out the top 8 of the conference at 5-5 conference record respectively. The both men's and women's teams are home this coming Wednesday for a SAC battle against Mars Hill College. Pregame festivities take place at 5:40 p.m. The women will tip at 6 with the men to follow at 8. You can listen to all the action on 91.3 FM, WLMU, or online from anywhere in the world at www.913thegap.com. Or local cable subscribers to MediaStream can watch the game on Channel 20. Or if you would rather watch on the internet, it's still free to watch LMU basketball games. Just go online to www.lmurailsplitters.com. Go to the men's or women's basketball schedule and click on the video for the current game. Super Bowl 48 is decided, and local college football star Peyton Manning will have his chance at a second ring 2 Sundays from now. The Tennessee Volunteers standout will have a chance to lead his Denver Broncos to victory against the top-seeded team from the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. The Broncos last made the Super Bowl in 1999, led by then-quarterback and now owner John Elway, where they beat the Atlanta Falcons for their second straight Super Bowl win. The last time Seattle went to the big game was in 2006, where they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seattle was looking for their first Super Bowl win in franchise history. The big game is held in New Jersey this season, which brings up the question, which team will the cold and snow affect more? Post your answers on the 88 Sports Report Facebook page. Go to www.facebook.com/the88 Sports Report and post your answers there. You can listen to the 88 Sports Report every Monday night from 6 to 8 p.m. on 91.3 FM, 740 AM on your radio dials, Media Stream channels 4 and 20, and from 7 to 8 p.m. on 106.3 FM, and from anywhere in the world at www.913thegap.com. If you're looking for some local high school basketball this weekend, you're in luck. The J. Frank White Academy Knights are in action Friday night when the boys and girls teams host Maryville Christian. The girls tip off at 6, with the boys tipping off around 7:30. Claiborne and Cumberland Gap are on the road this weekend. But that's all for sports. After the break, Ashley Hurley and Tiffany Duncan will have the entertainment report. That's when you come back on LMU Tri-State News.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available, including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic. When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat-screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
I will help families adopt children from around the world and in our own backyard.
I am teaching ethics to the next generation of lawyers.
I will make a difference for the underserved of this region.
I will be an advocate for my clients.
As a prosecutor, I fought for those who couldn't speak for themselves.
I'm a lawyer and professor.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
If you love your car or truck, let us help you keep it clean at Soapy J. Soapy J's has unlimited wash plans to fit every budget. Try our $5 express wash or one of our 3 monthly wash plans. The Wheel Deal, the Soapy J, or the new Blast Wax. With our monthly wash plans, if you pay with credit card, all you do is pay for the present month and your card will be billed on the first of each month. Don't forget, Soapy J's has free vacuums with any wash. Soapy J's Express Car Wash, open 7 days a week. Let us help keep your car or truck clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro.
Many events are scheduled at the Middlesboro Little Theater, and it concludes this spring, including the classic play The Odd Couple, beginning March 19th. The Odd Couple details the lives of a compulsive neat freak and a chronic slob who move in together. Living with one another gets interesting as everyday conversations turn into daily headbutting with comedic relief. Performances will be from March 19th through the 23rd, with performances beginning at 7:30 p.m. and a Sunday matinee at 2:30 p.m. Tickets are $10 for adults and $6 for students and can be purchased by calling Amy Simpson at 606-499-4060. Now for this week's entertainment report, let's turn to Tiffany Duncan.
Being Justin Bieber's BFF may cause you more problems than you thought. According to E! Online, Little Zaw was released from the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station on Tuesday, January 14th in Agoura, California, after being arrested twice in one day. The rapper was charged with felony drug possession during a police raid on Justin Bieber's home in LA. 20 minutes later, the musician was arrested again for vandalism as he smashed the police station's phone while trying to post his first bail of $20,000. He was on the phone when he became angry and began yelling, which quickly progressed to banging the receiver against the wall and then ripping the phone completely off the roll. According to E! News, a police raid was held to collect evidence and video surveillance footage from the egging incident that happened a week earlier on Thursday, January 9th. Law enforcement officials originally believed that Little Zaw was in the possession of cocaine. While no cocaine was found, they later learned it was MDMA, a form of ecstasy commonly known as Molly. Police are currently evaluating the evidence collected from Bieber's home. Bieber and his friends were asleep when the authorities arrived Tuesday morning. The singer let the police proceed without protest after investigators explained what they were doing. Bieber has not been connected to the drugs found in his home. However, he is in danger of being charged with a felony over the egging incident since damages are marked at $20,000, according to the Los Angeles sheriff. Candace Cameron Bure has taken a massive blow of criticism since her new book, Balancing It All, My Story of Juggling Priorities and Purpose, has been released. In the book, the actress revealed her views of the woman's role in marriage. HLN's anchor Jane Valise Mitchell made her opposition known about Bure's marriage by saying it was undoing the struggles women face in obtaining the right to vote. Bure's quote from her book states, "I'm not a passive person, but I chose to fall into a more submissive role in our relationship because I wanted to do everything in my power to make my marriage and family work." The Full House alum responded to all the harsh remarks from the left wing and feminists in an interview with the Huffington Post. She stated, "The definition I'm using with the word submissive is the biblical definition of that. So it is meekness, it is not weakness. It is strength under control, it is bridled strength." She said, "Those major decisions do fall on him. It doesn't mean I don't have a voice or I don't voice my opinion." Bure also noted that in her marriage, her and her husband are equal in their importance, but different in their performances. Bure's remarks defend her position as a wife and her views from the Bible. You can watch the interview with the Huffington Post on our Facebook page. As the Golden Globes wrap up, it's time to move to round two. The Academy Awards released nominees for the 85th Oscars Thursday, January 16th. The list consists of many creative and talented candidates, such as Best Actor in a Leading Role, Bruce Dern, Christian Bale, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Matthew McConaughey. The nominees for Best Actress in a Leading Role, Amy Adams, Cate Blanchett, Judi Dench, Meryl Streep, and Sandra Bullock. The nominees for Best Motion Picture are 12 Years a Slave, American Hustle, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Gravity, Her, Nebraska, Philomena, and The Wolf of Wall Street. This year's nominees were announced by Academy President Cheryl Boone Isaacs and actor Chris Hemsworth in the Academy's Samuel Goldwyn Theater in Beverly Hills, California. The 85th Academy Awards will be hosted by Ellen DeGeneres on March 2nd at 7 p.m. on ABC. Casting rumors have begun for Star Wars Episode 7. According to MoviePilot.com, rumor has it that Michael Fassbender, known from 12 Years a Slave, Hugo Weaving from Cloud Atlas, and Adam Driver from Lincoln are being sought out for roles in the upcoming saga. The Hollywood Reporter stated Hugo Weaving is being lined up to play an Imperial commander. According to MoviePilot.com, the other two guys, Fassbender and Driver, are potentially lined up for characters such as Obi-Wan Kenobi's children. Also in the rumor mill, Jesse Plemons from Breaking Bad is meeting with director J.J. Abrams about a role in the new trilogy. It is said, as stated by IndieWire, that Michael Ardent, the writer, wants to focus on the offspring of Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Princess Leia, while Abrams wants this particular film to address the classic trio of characters so audiences could have one last chance to enjoy them before their fitting send-off. With Abrams' route, this offspring will be the supporting roles until episode 8 and 9, where they will take center stage. Tell us what you think of the new decisions toward casting and the script by posting to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/LMU TV. Star Wars 7 isn't the only big anticipated movie coming to theaters soon. I, Frankenstein will debut in theaters on the 24th. Aaron Eckhart brings to life Frankenstein's creature. Finds himself in a centuries-old war between two immortal clans. Now, if you don't feel like going to the movies this week, make a date with Tom Hanks in Academy Award-nominated film Captain Phillips. Captain Phillips is a true story of a 2009 hijacking by Somali pirates of the U.S.-flagged MV Mayerx, Alabama. This film, starring Tom Hanks, Academy Award nominee Bakhar Abdi and Bakhar Abdi Rahman, depicts the first hijacking of an American cargo ship in 200 years. Captain Phillips releases on DVD this Tuesday, January 21st. Blue Jasmine can also be expected on DVD this Tuesday as well. The comedy drama stars Golden Globe winner Cate Blanchett and Alec Baldwin in a story of a New York socialite who is deeply troubled and in denial. Despite her pleasant past, Jasmine French must face an unfortunate reality with her sister when her past affects not only her, but everyone she knows. Now, if you're looking for some entertainment in the surrounding area, there's a big name coming. Country singer Justin Moore's Off the Beaten Path tour will be making a stop at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. The concert is scheduled for Friday, January 24th in Knoxville, Tennessee. The show will start at 7 p.m. and tickets can be purchased at knoxvilletickets.com or justinmooremusic.com. This will be his 16th stop on his Off the Beaten Path tour. Keeping you up to date on what's going on in the world of entertainment with your weekly entertainment report, I'm Tiffany Duncan.
This week, for everyone behind the scenes, I'm Ashley Hurley.